This the only video you're going to need to remove that collection, that charge off, that bankruptcy, that eviction, that student loan, that child support. It doesn't matter. I want to show you guys how to get the best credit score ever, because I know you need an apartment, you need a house, you need utilities, you need credit for mostly everything. And I want to show you the system because there's a lot of information out there whether you should do it this way, that way, but I want to show you a right system so you can get your desired results. So with that being said, before we get into the system, we have some ground rules. Mike gonna talk. All right. Can't hear you, Mike. You on mute.
All right. So for the people who are watching the replay, drop replay down below. We always respond to the comments. So if you were a little late to the party, I got on the phone with somebody. He said, I was at work. I can never catch the show. So that's for you if you're in that situation. All right. Now, we had people text the word collection to us, but, probably didn't show up for the appointment or set an appointment. But I want to make this very clear. If you're working with me and Dave, we're very interested in suing debt collectors. So if you got a collection on your credit report, we can work with you. Now, if you want to just repair your credit and that's it, we got something special for you. Dave calls it a system. So we're about to show y'all what the system is. When Dave made a YouTube channel, made the videos in order, but some videos y'all like more than the others. So it was like a big jumbo mess of greatness. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down for you. Dave's going to show you the system, and then we're going to teach you. And then eventually we're going to be able to offer the system to you guys. But until then, you guys can see, watch, and then we're going to show you what the system look like. Ready, Dave?
Always ready.
I got you.
So, as you know, we're going to talk about the system, credit repair cheat codes, as I call it. But you all know who this person is. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest of all time. He's been putting that work. But before Michael Jordan started winning championships, he was losing like the first, second round. He couldn't quite get there until he had a coach. The coach got fired, or whatever happened to the coach. They brought a new coach in. They brought Phil Jackson. And Phil Jackson, this is going to all make sense. Phil Jackson had the triangle system. And with the triangle system, it needed the right players, the right team, and the right environment, and everything to work together, all right? So with Michael Jordan and the system and the also teammates, guess what? The results are astonishing, right? Because he got 6 championships. He got 6 NBA championships. So with him in the system and putting everything, of course, they had their drama and stuff like that. But most importantly, they worked the system. They did the things that are required because Phil Jackson, he was the coach. So once you have the system and the tools and the resources, things going to work for you as long as you're willing to put in the work. And you already know Michael Jordan is that person that's willing to put in the work. He's the dog. So once you put the system in, it's going to work. But as you know, I don't know if you saw The Last Dance. I don't know if you saw the documentary, but they forced Phil Jackson out, and Michael Jordan retired, and whatever happened. But Phil Jackson went to another place with the Lakers, and guess what? He introduced his system, and with his system, guess what? They won some championships. They won 3 championships. But, he took a break. Phil Jackson took a break, went upstairs, whatever he did, but he came back and won some more championships. So altogether, Phil Jackson and his system and the people he had 11 championships. So as you know, a coach with the system, with the team, with the environment, it's crazy. So I know you guys know this person. If you don't, it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady plus Bill Belichick, guess what? Got the results. They got the results. 6 Super Bowls, all right? He went to actually 9 Super Bowls. I believe he lost to the Giants twice and to the Eagles. So he went to 9 Super Bowls with that system. And, you win, you lose. But the results speak for itself. But he's been with that system for the last, I think, 18 to 20 years. And guess what? He took that system that he learned, that he did, that got him the results. And guess what? He brought that system to Tampa Bay. He left, New England, and he brought that system to Tampa Bay. He was up there for 2 years, right? And guess what? That system, it got him the results because guess what? He knew the system. He understood the players that he need. He understood the environment, the culture. All right. Tampa Bay they had a good team, but they didn't have the quarterback. They didn't have the system. So he took his system, what he learned, the players that he needed, recruited people, brought them along so they can, win the championship. So right now, I want to show you the system. You got anything to say, Mike?
Oh man, I think you're kind of going too fast, man, because you said a couple of different things, and I want to touch on it. You said environment, but then you said the system. So I want to make this perfectly clear. Even though you got the system, don't mean you're gonna win every time. But if you don't give up, the system works, right? Bill Belichick still got the system. It's not working for him, but he's still being consistent. Tom Brady took the system to a whole nother place and it worked for him. So I just want y'all to know that the system will work if you work. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have a coach that's willing to go through the ups and downs with you. So that's why we wanted to kind of bring it back to y'all guys, because you're listening to us, you're listening to them, and then some of the information is conflicting. But I just want to make sure that everybody understands the system, because no matter what we say, we had a guy call in and he got the book and he said, it sounds like you guys saying the same thing every time. We were like, yeah. And then we had to really reel it back in and be like, oh, we are saying the same thing, but why aren't the people getting it? Because they don't know our system yet. Dave, anything else?
All right. No, I got to show them, just break down the system because I know there are new people. We have, the watchers, we have people that want to learn, make sure they're doing the correct steps. So I just want to show them what they need to do so they can have the results that they're looking for, right? Because I know everybody deserves a good credit score. Everybody deserves the credit score that they need. So I just want to show you the system so you can go back and watch and come back and do the things that you need to do. Because guess what? You reap what you sow. And if you don't sow nothing, you ain't going to reap nothing. So all right. So the first thing you need to understand is that there are other things out there, but most importantly, you need the Fair Credit Reporting Act for the system to work. All right. 15 USC 1681. And this is just a specific, procedure, principle, however you want to call it, out of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. All right. There are other things that are in there. They got compliance. They got for child support, they got other things. But if you're trying to dispute, if you're trying to remove a collection, if you're trying to remove a charge off, a bankruptcy, eviction, student loans that are, of course, in derogatory status, this is the procedure that you need. All right. And it's called procedure in case of disputed accuracy. Now, there are multiple reasons why you could remove an account off your credit report. All right. It can be outdated. It could be erroneous. It could be inaccurate. We can go inaccurate. It can be there are multiple things on why you can remove an account off your credit report. Potential identity theft, right? These are some of the reasons why, and there's a specific procedure for identity theft, all right? So there are multiple reasons why an account can be removed from a credit report. But if you have an account and you took it out, guess what? You can't claim identity. You can't say it's not yours because they're going to show proof. You got documents. So what you want to do is dispute based off of accuracy, all right? So once you understand that, now you can get the things that you need to remove off your credit report. So how to leverage the system. First thing you need to do, this is basically a breakdown. Take a screenshot, whatever you want to do, but you want to understand what you need to do. Now, you have to work the system in order for it to work. So introduction, the banking system is dependent upon fair and accurate credit reporting, all right? Inaccurate credit reports directly impair the efficiency of the banking system, all right? Yeah, it is word system. And unfair credit reporting methods undermine the public confidence, which is essential to the continued function of the banking system. So guess what? If your credit reports are inaccurate, guess what? You're most likely going to get denied, even if the reason why you're going to get denied. A client phone with a client a couple of days ago, and she had multiple late payments on an account that was supposed to be paid off. All right. And by that, it hurt her credit score. So if she applied for something, she's going to get denied. So by reviewing your credit report, you're going to see some of the common things that's are not correctly accurate. So what you want to do is check, which is first thing we always say is request your credit report. Go to Identity IQ, right? Here's a QR code. You can take it, 7-day free trial. Once you get the 7-day free trial, you can do what you want to do. But I suggest that you, of course, keep the credit monitoring, because you're going to be able to leverage their system to remove the accounts off your credit report, because it looks similar like this. It looks just like this, because you're going to be able to dispute. You're going to see the things that are inaccurate on your credit report. Now, there are multiple credit reports out there, but this is the best one because you get to see all the information that you need to actually dispute. All right. So first thing you want to do, step one, is identify the inaccuracies. All right. 15 USC 1681. All right. You want to identify the inaccuracies on your credit report. So if you look at your credit report and you look at all the negative accounts on your credit report, you want to check what's wrong with that specific account. You want to see, hey, is an open date? Are they reporting on time? Are they even reporting that I'm even on time? All right. Because if they're not reporting that you're on time, or that you're reporting like you've been paying on time, and they're not reporting it, guess what? It's hurting your credit score. It's similar to this right here. They say like, hey, this is okay, but they're not reporting on TransUnion. This is 30-day late. They're not reporting nothing in TransUnion. But as you can see on these other days, they're not reporting correctly. So this is one way you can get an account removed, even though that you took out this account. This account's yours. You still can get it removed based off of it being inaccurate. All right, because everything has to be complete and accurate on your credit report. That's just the law. So I had to make it up. So step number 2 is you want to send in. Now, I know I talk about Experian backdoor method and all of that, freezing the snitches, but I'm just trying to just make it simple. If you want that process, that's for another video. I can go more in depth on basically how to clean up your Experian personal information, how to leverage the secondary agencies' consumer reports to remove those as well, because as you know, the credit bureaus communicate. That's another video, but that's another topic for another day. But I just want to show you how to start getting some results right now. All right, so we got our credit report. Now what we want to do is send out our letter, all right? So step number 2, reinvestigation letter, all right? The reason why it's called reinvestigation is based off of the law. Investigation, as you can see right here, reinvestigation of disputed information. So subject to subsection F, except as provided subsection G, if the completeness and accuracy of the item of information contained in the consumer's file at a consumer reporting agency is disputed by the consumer, and the consumer notifies the agency directly or indirectly a reseller of such dispute, the agency shall free of charge conduct a reasonable reinvestigation to determine whether disputed information is inaccurate and record the current status of disputed information, or delete the item of file before the end of 30-day. All right. So this is the reason why it's called a reinvestigation letter, because it should already been investigated. It should already been complete. It should already be accurate. But as you know, you look at your credit report, you see the inaccuracies on your credit report. So what you want to do is send a letter. If you don't have the free secret letter, the link is going to be in the description. We'll drop it in the comments later on. But you want to send your letter off. And then as you send your letter off, you want to wait 30 days. All right. Wait 30 days according to the law. 15 USC 1681 A1B. All right, I'm giving you straight the system. All right. So if you don't wait 30 days, this is what will happen to you if you don't wait 30 days. All right. You're going to get a 15 additional days if you send another, if it's not related to the actual dispute and you continue disputing, it's going to give the credit bureaus 15 additional days. And this is the reason why you probably don't get no results. All right. Mike talked about this before. So wait your 30 days, and it's really about 30 to 35 days. About 35 days, because they have 30 days to do an investigation, and they have 5 days to actually send you the investigation. So you have about 35 days, 35 business days before you actually get the results of the investigation. So step number 3, you want to wait 30 days. All right, this is very key. before you send out another round. Now, what typical happens when you wait 30, 35 days? Let's just say everything came back verified. All right. Now, typically, you might get some results. You might get some stuff deleted off Experian. You might get some stuff deleted off TransUnion or Equifax. But typically, what happens is they say everything is complete and accurate on your credit report. We updated, we did whatever we did, but they don't really show what they did. So what you want to do is you want to do a verification request letter, and this is based off of this law right here. All right, 15 USC 1681 I-7. All right, you want to ask them to provide a description on how they verify that account. Now, what's supposed to happen is when you send that letter in, and I forgot to say, when you send these letter in, make sure you certify it and add 2 forms of identification. All right, this is very key. So so they say that you don't sound like a credit repair company. All right, so certify it, add 2 forms of identification, and make sure they actually receive these letters. All right, but when you send that second letter out, based off of that is a consumer reporting agency shall provide a consumer, as you can see right here, a description referred to in paragraph SB3 no later than 15 days after receiving a request from the consumer for the description. So they're supposed to provide you a description of how they verified, what they did, and why everything was verified. And they're supposed to respond back to you within 15 days based off of the law. All right, so you sent your first letter in, some things came back verified. Now you ask them, can you provide me on how you verify this account? And they're supposed to provide you a description of how they verify and what they did. But most importantly, I didn't talk about this law. They're supposed to modify and update and do the things that are required to make sure your credit report or that account is complete and accurate. All right, but they're not going to do that. So step number 6 is you have 2 letters, you have their certified stamps. Now you want to follow up with the CFPB. All right. And step number 6 is follow up with the CFPB and submit your complaint. Now, this complaint is going to be totally different because what you now have is evidence. You have everything, supporting documents, not just no, you can go curse, not just no foolishness. You have a legit complaint of the what you did. All right. And these all based off of the law. So your complaint is like, yo, I sent this letter out and this is what happened. I did this and this is what happened. And they were supposed to do this according to this law, but they didn't. So now they have to delete this account. And that's going to be your desired results. Now, as you know, the credit bureau, CFPB, sometimes whatever, drag their feet. But typically what happens is they're going to say they need an additional 16 days to do their investigation. Now, as we know, they only have 30 days, but it usually happens before the 60 days. So you're going to get that. I promise you're going to get that response. I need additional 60 days. So just wait the 30 days, and they're going to send you a big packet of letters of what happened, and you're going to start seeing some results, some deletions, and you're probably like, yo, what do I do next? You just repeat the system. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Because I want to get to your questions. You have anything to say, Mike?
Yeah, can you go back to the roadmap to show the system one more time when you say go back to the system?
Okay.
Yeah, I just want everybody to see when Dave say go back to the system. Okay, cool.
So what's the first system? And you just ask them, ask them again.
You request your credit report.
And just continue. And now if they don't respond to 30 days, we're gonna talk about that in a different another system on what you could do if they don't respond back to you in 30 days. But typically what happens, everybody gets this. Hey, everything came back verified. And we're going to talk about the other part. But the root cause of bad credit is it's a direct reflection on how you manage your money. And we can talk about that another day as well. But once we manage our money right, and work the system, you're going to start to see improvement. I promise.
Oh, man. All right. Can I tell them who the system don't work for, Dave?
Go ahead.
The system don't work for people who don't put in the work. If you want these results in 30 days, if you want these results in 10 days, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible. Is it probable? Not at all. So once you spot these inaccuracies, you got a couple things you need to do, and this is pretty much the system. We're gonna make some videos with actual letters that go with the system, but you got to analyze that credit report. You got to go line by line, every one of these accounts. Dang, you can't see my mouse. I was dragging my mouse to the side. You gotta see. Hey, it says collection and okay at the same time down there on February 2023. Okay, what do I do? You send a letter in, and then you wait for your investigation. And then once you get your investigation back, you got to go back to step one. Once you go back to step one, then you do step two, then you do step three. And then depending on what they send next, sometimes you don't have to go do certain steps. So the system is, if at a bare minimum, you just got to go back and look at your credit report again and see what they actually did. Now, some of you guys gonna get the short end of the stick, and what that means is they're gonna update everything to be accurate and keep those late payments on there. You just got to eat that, because, like Dave said, our credit is a direct reflection of our behaviors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wish I could say I could help and save everybody on here, but realistically, we can't save everybody.
Yeah,
You know,
you just gotta continue working the system. Like, you just continue removing the accounts, and you continue building up your credit, and you continue managing your money. You paying off debt. You doing the things. You reap what you sow. All right, and you continue doing those certain things, and then over time, you're gonna see a direct reflection of how you manage your money. Your credit score is gonna continue to get better, and your finances is gonna be better, and everything is starting to work together. Now, it's not gonna happen overnight, because as you see, I know things happen, life happen. You got your car repossessed, or you was out of job for a little bit. However, hey, you borrowed that money, as Mike always say, you borrowed against your future self,
and you
you
lost.
borrowed. What you say?
Oh yeah, you. So when I hear people say OPM or other people's money, I kind of cringe, because really it's your money. You just borrow from your future self, and what decisions you make today will dictate your future. If you out here in these streets, don't be mad that you out here in these streets later. When I bought my house, it was for my family. Just so happens it went up in value. I did the right thing. Ooh wee. But if you do the wrong thing and you running plays or doing this and that, the one thing I want to tell y'all, man, is when I first started applying for credit and I started getting 50,000, 25,000, 60,000 limits, I was happy. You know what I was mad about? Paying it back.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be some of you guys on this call today. Some of you guys want to get the business credit. You want the glamour, but when it comes to paying back, y'all like, hey, Mike and Dave, well, I need some help. I need to remove this thing. And I'm like, what did you do?
As I see it, I'm starting to, I read the Bible, I do certain things, but some of this stuff in the Bible, I'm like, I ain't know about this. Some of y'all don't even need credit cards to tell you the truth. Y'all need to go, hey, I've been, watching Dave Ramsey, and he calls it, y'all need to have plastic surgery. Y'all need to go cut up them credit cards, because it's ruining your lives, because you're using this credit and you don't have the money. But what you really need to do is fix your finances. I looked at my finances one time. I'm like, I'm spending way too much money on foolishness, and I can use this money to pay off debt. So you're going to have to look at your finances. You got to go cut up them credit cards, do what you need to do. So you don't have to be tempted to use the credit cards, even though you got the money coming in on whatever days you have your desire, your checks. You already know when your check's going to come in. But sometimes life happens, and I don't want life happen to you, because I know what you need your credit score. And if you have bad credit, guess what? You're going to have higher interest rate. You're going to have to put a down payment. If you need an apartment, you need to move out, guess what? You're going to have more deposits. You're going to have to do unnecessary stuff. Your insurance is going to be a little bit higher based off your credit, and that's not what we want for you. So, I'm all about, hey, you can get whatever you deserve, but you just got to put in the work.
Yeah, facts. And in the comments, let me know.
Yeah, drop your questions. I want to get to your questions.
Yeah, drop your.
Go ahead. What you said, Mike?
No, I wanted to ask y'all a serious question in the chat. Let me know. Is your future self mad at you right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, is your future self mad at you? If your future self like, man, I wish you wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people are losing their jobs, and I get it. Like, when I hear about these big layoffs and stuff, I'm like, dang, boy, I'm glad I joined the military. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, lay me off. You can't lay me off. I joined, and they paid me to join. And I want to tell y'all this too, man. I was in a mindset of the military is the best thing that happened to me, because if I were to pass away in the military, my family would get $400,000. That's how much my life was worth to me. My future self was like, nah, you need to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to think about your future self, and not only your future self, I want you to think about the generations that's coming behind you. What are they going to say about it? I was watching this guy talk, and he said, man, when they lay me in the grave, that's when I'm gonna figure out what people really think about me. The only thing I can control what people think, well, the only people I can control right now is my credit score. All I can control is what the banks think about me. You know what I'm saying? I hope my kids love me. I try my best. But the banks is the only people I control of how they feel about me. And I make that decision every day. So I just say this. When you lay your head down at night, did you make your future self happy? And if the answer is no, then you got that chance to change, right? So if your future self say, hey, bro, you sent off that letter back in, you know what I'm saying? You changed my life. I know my future self saying that right now. Matter of fact, I am my future self. Thank you, Michael, for back in 2019. You sent off them dispute letters because you got you a house, you got your dad a house. Matter of fact, your dad got 2 houses now because of the information that you learned. And you got 2 houses, but you sold one. You got out of debt. And now when I go back to the schools with my kids, oh man, I'm seeing a lot of people coming there getting hand-me-down clothes, getting canned goods. I'm even contributing to it because I'm giving stuff back to the school. I'm really glad for past me for looking out for future me and my family. So I want y'all to I'm the pessimist of the group. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with y'all. I hate being in debt, and I don't wish debt on nobody, because debt is like that word is too close to death to me. You know what I'm saying?
I've been a slave, boy. When I read it, I'm like, yo, whew. I didn't even know that was in the Bible. So how much my grandma made me go to church. So
somebody said, say something useful already. Hey, brother, we were saying stuff useful all day. I was just mad you can't understand.
Facts.
You'll understand though. Like, just come back. You gonna get it. So I make my future self and present self happy. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So while we doing the questions, I'm about to put up the number. You guys can call in. Let me see. I got you, Dave. You got any words for the people before they call in? Oh, thanks for the support and the likes, y'all. For real, y'all really making the video kind of stretch out to everybody. The more and more we do these lives, it seems like more people are engaging and more people are watching it, especially during the replay. And we thinking about extending this thing. What y'all think? 2 times a week?
They don't pay signing bonuses anymore. Oh, they do. Hey, I was a recruiter. They trying to give people to join the Navy right now. I think they signing bonus like $20,000. And I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more if you're trying to sign. So I don't know. That's in the Navy. I don't know about any other branch.
Hey, Dave,
right now you can join. Hey, they're gonna give you 10 racks. It probably changed. Last time it was 20. I talked to somebody. It was totally different.
All right. So if you guys are just joining, you guys can go back and watch the video over so you guys can understand the system. We went over the system. We've been using this same system for about 5 years now. We did it for people before, and then we help people do it for themselves. We're about to get back into doing it for people, but we're only interested in collections. If you got a collection on your credit report, you definitely call. Not that number, is it? It ain't that number.
I'm doing good. How can we help you? I see you calling in from New York.
Yes. Actually, I got I got 2 questions, and it's kind of like a situation.
Mm-hmm.
One is a credit. One is a student loan. I broke up with my ex-wife for my kids. Well, my kids, but my ex-wife had my kids put student loans in my name without my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
How would I get that erased? Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of that before.
Yeah,
but,
that's a
I'm in a bad relationship with them now because I'm barking on them and.
Yeah, I understand. So
Okay.
So I think I know you know your wife did it. However, when we talk to our lawyer, even though you might know the person, that is considered identity theft. Now, what's not going to happen is he's basically his overall job is to sue whoever based off of what happened. So I'll think if you want to, I can screenshot your number, give you a call back. My team reached out to you so we can look at it. But
okay.
Yeah, that's a typical identity theft case. You know, he did it without your knowledge. You didn't sign no document, so.
Yeah, they was telling me that they needed to use it for being at the time.
Yeah, because what typically happens is they're gonna say, hey, go fill out a police report, do this, do that. Hey, I think our lawyer's like, hey, send me the consumer report, send me everything, and I'm going after whoever.
Hold on, Dave. ask him did he sign? Because usually
did you sign? Or did your wife did everything?
Did I sign?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't sign anything, man. I didn't sign anything.
Just making sure.
They actually did it where it's a parent. I thought it was a parent personal, like I was a co-borrower. They put it in my name, like I'm the only person that got to pay it back. Yeah, it's like $120,000 between two of my kids.
Oh no.
Yeah, one of my daughters got away. My daughter got away with it, but my son, when I noticed it, he had to leave school immediately. I was like, yo, don't work like this. But my daughter, she got away with it. But I saw it popping up on my credit. Yeah, because they had all of my information, and they said something about. Because I said I didn't sign anything. They said it was an electronic signature.
Man, that's.
So when I talk to the student loan people, I tell them to send me out the fraud package. They don't never send it out. Every time I spoke to them and called them and talked to them on the phone, they said they're going to send it out. They're going to send it out. But they don't never send it out.
Oh, it's a good case right here. Yeah, I got your number. What was your second question?
The second question is, thank you for that. Thank you for enlightening me. The second question is, well, I did one of those. I had some collections with credit cards, and they were back in 2018. And the 7 years would be up in about 2 years from now. So should I pay it off or leave it alone or wait till it falls off after 2 years from now with the that's coming up in 2025?
You say you have am I hearing this right?
I have a bunch of collections, with credit cards that I was unable to pay.
So you have a bunch of credit cards. Are they charged off or they're in collection? Are they because I want to see if you
I believe they already. Yeah, they're all already in collection. They've been in collection for a while.
Does he got somebody coming trying to get the money?
Do you have somebody trying to get the money from you? Is somebody trying to go after you?
Well, I get the collection in the mail.
No, but I understand. No, I was just seeing if anybody was trying to see you or anything with that. So I'm gonna get on the phone with you tomorrow.
Okay.
And see what you have because. Okay. Who do you have for credit monitoring? What do you have?
I don't have anybody right now.
Okay.
I had a few in the past, but
okay.
There's currently nobody right now.
Okay. We're gonna tell you to get your Okay. I have your number and we'll see what's a good time for you to call so we can get on the phone so I can see what you got going on. Because I just want to make sure we can help you and best serve you.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, you can call me anytime. Yeah, I'm on my own schedule.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. What you do?
Well, I do. I wholesale real estate.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the real estate wholesaling. So I do that, and I be doing, in different markets. Across the different markets across the United States.
Yes, sir. Hey, continue doing the work.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a blessed one. Talk to you.
All right. Thank you. Y'all do the same. Absolutely.
Right. He said he wholesale real estate?
Mm-hmm.
That boy said, hey, I don't need no credit for this.
Don't need no credit. Hey, you don't.
Hey, shout out to my boy Evans, the Real Jewelry Company.
We work with him in the military.
What am I
Hey, I'm talking about that boy.
Oh, yeah, man.
My boy, basketball. Oh yeah, he made these chains actually.
Oh yeah, he made our change for us.
Yeah, he got out the military. Started a jewelry company. Whew.
Yeah, y'all go to his page, man. If y'all want to get y'all spouse something special for the holidays or whatever, I'm pretty sure he having some Black Friday specials or something going on.
Yeah, not with credit though. All right, make sure y'all save.
Oh man. Oh yeah, don't get in
You
debt.
won't see some nice stuff. He can make anything. I'm talking about as long as you send him the design, he can customize it and what you're liking. He's gonna send it back to you, see if you like it, and then he'll make the chain. I mean the pendant, and you're gonna be good to go.
Yes,
So
sir.
just go to that website.
All right, I want to highlight the person, Colette. The system worked for her. Hey, congratulations, Colette. You know what I'm saying? With your new house in South Carolina. Hold on, Dave. I'm starting some questions for you.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Somebody asked for the call number.
Okay.
I got it. No, I don't. I lied to you. Let me get back to these comments. Oh, you got that boy up out of here, Dave.
Oh yeah, man. You know, one thing about me is I don't like negativity. So if I see negativity, and if it's like what he said, I'm gonna remove it. Or if it's something that's like, all right, I'm gonna debate it, or he like, I don't, agree with it, I'm gonna ask why. But if it's something just straight out negative, hey, I'm deleting your comment. I'll ban you from the channel. I don't care, because if you go on my channel and you see in my community, there's nothing but positive. All right, I'm a positive person. I do positive. I'm all about it. I don't bring negative energy. So if you're negative, get you up out of here. Only person that's gonna be negative around here is Mike, because I like to debate. So
what?
Because he always like the second.
It's called balance.
But he's still like the instigate. So.
Oh yeah, it's called balance. All right, hold on. All right, there you go. That's a question on camera for you.
Which statute do I use to get off collections? So you want to use if you have a collection on your credit report, you want to use the FDCPA. All right. Somebody calling in. But you want to use the FDCPA. Yeah.
Man, but you got to understand what the FDCPA is, though. I think when I was talking about the FDCPA, a lot of people wasn't using it right. We call it like set the debt collectors up. So debt collectors can't call at crazy times. So if you catch a debt collector calling at crazy times, then you can use that statute for debt collections, right? Or if you record the call and say it's not a convenient time to talk, you know what I'm saying, you can catch a debt collector up with that statute as well. But yeah, the FDCPA is very easy to understand. My mentor, he said the FDCPA, that's for debt collectors, is for the least sophisticated consumer. And when he was saying it, I was like, I don't understand. I was just nuking everything. We say that in the military for looking too deep into a situation, right? Just making it harder. But if you send in I refuse to pay this debt to the debt collector and they respond back to you, then right there you can use that to get your collections off. You can even go to court. Of course, you have to catch the violation right. Then you have to go pay the $402 to serve, and then once you serve them, it's pretty simple from there. Somebody gonna reach out to you. They're gonna say, "Hey, how can we make this right?" And so, in so much words, they're gonna say, "How can we make this right?" And then you got the ability to say, "We can do this or we can do that." But my thing I would just go get a lawyer. Yep. If you say I refuse to pay this debt, and they respond,
it gives you they got rules in place. So if you got stuff going on, I refuse to pay this debt.
Oh, we got. Oh, Jessica, you said I ordered your book and never got it. Okay. Yeah. So we don't manufacture the book. We don't send it. We do everything through Amazon. So if you can contact Amazon support, they'll get you right. We have nothing. Like all we did was create the book. We put it on there. They print it, ship it, do everything.
Did you order the book with the ebook, or did you order it for it to come? Because I know the ebook version it's not going to be released until November 25th, I believe. So if you got the ebook version, you ain't gonna get it.
Oh yeah, so just let us know. Matter of fact, call in. Let's see how we can help you. She said she got the hard copy. All right. There you go. Somebody did get the Kindle version. I ordered a book as well, but it says it will be delivered to Kindle until the 24th. Yeah. Yeah, they for some reason released the hardcover first and started shipping it out. Shout out to everybody who got the book. And then Kindle was like, hey, we gotta wait. I don't even know why. But yeah, I'm excited to read. Yeah, man, it's definitely a good read. And it's we wrote it in a way where you can dispute using our methods, using a system. It's a 7-step process that we use.
Mm-hmm.
I keep that thing on me.
So if y'all wanted, you know, I'm doing better with these links. So here's the link to order the book. Yes, sir.
This is the map. My bad. So yeah, so this 7-step process, this wheel right here, dang, you can't even see it. That thing white.
Mm-hmm.
So this wheel right here is how you actually do. This wheel is how you do everything step by step. So, shout out to everybody who's DMing me about the results they got, especially calling into the credit bureaus using our method. And then we also got the guide to how to really spot the personal information, how to go through the Xperia backdoor method. We actually circle the steps.
Hey, I'm glad we connected too.
Who said that?
Yeah, I was putting it out there in spirit. I was like, please, I need them to come on so I can ask my question. That's perfect timing. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm awesome. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. How can I help you? How can I serve you?
So, my name is Sharon, and thank you so much for all the information you put out there to help others. So, I've been doing a lot of the work myself, as well as watching, YouTube videos and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And I already had gotten your dispute package, I think it was, something like that. So anyway, recently, I'm so ecstatic, I was able to get bankruptcy removed off of the LexisNexis, and I can't tell you how I screamed when I was driving and I called and I was like, oh my God, so I wanted to know because with Equifax, they're still saying verified.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to know what is the next step in terms of the letter, just what I'm trying to, to get that information, if you can help me.
Okay.
And in terms of, because I wasn't sure if I should send a copy of what LexisNexis saying, showing that it's not on there, or is it that I just have them reinvestigated, or is there a specific letter? That's my question.
All right, so you got to remove from LexisNexis. Congratulations. I wish I had some my DJ thing, my noises would be turned up. I would say take a shot, but I know you probably dropped. I'm playing. So so that's okay. Congratulations. So
Thank you.
To remove a bankruptcy, also the bankruptcy, the stuff that was included in the bankruptcy, is it reporting zero? The balances.
There isn't anything showing to do with what was on the bankruptcy at all.
Okay. All right.
On my credit report, yeah.
All right, because typically I ask that question because you might be subject for a lawsuit in your favor. So if that was reported. So next, what you want to do is, if you have a bankruptcy and you got to remove off of LexisNexis and you got that letter, did you also get the letter stating that it's not supposed to be on your credit report already?
I got the letter from them as well. I just picked it up yesterday.
Okay. So I would send.
And it does show.
I will create a letter to Experian TransUnion and Equifax and asking them, why is this being reported on my credit report if it's supposed to not be reported? And that's it. Delete this account ASAP.
So what's the word you said? That
so the letter should state, because it's going to be in your words, I just received this document from whoever the court is showing that this is not supposed to be reported on my credit report. Why is it on my credit report? Delete it immediately unless you want to be sued.
Okay.
And
it wasn't from the court, though. It was from LexisNexis, so that's the same thing.
No,
it doesn't matter?
I know that's from LexisNexis. I'm talking about the one from the court. There's a court. If you go to the court, they'll give you a letter stating that they don't report to the credit bureaus.
Right, but I don't have that letter.
You don't have it yet?
Send a letter to them. No, I sent the letter, but they never responded to me. So do I have to have that letter included, or is this?
I will have that letter. I will have that letter included, so you can. It's another evidence. It's like if you go to court, you can have the evidence proving that they're not reporting. So yeah, you should go get it.
Okay.
Or request it. And then send that letter out. Yes, you can use that evidence to get it removed from the other 3, but you just want to have more.
So sending the LexisNexis information they sent to me is not good enough then?
I mean, it's
good.
It's
but
good.
You want to do better.
Have double.
Double.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to.
So is there a way that they give it to you in person the same day? Because I did send
Yes.
a letter, but they've not responded to
They
me.
typically give you to it the same day.
Ask her to call and ask, and she said get it sent in the email.
So there's there are 3. I think there are 3 ways you can go. You can go and get it. You can call them, and I believe you can send a letter in and request it.
Oh, I can call them. And
yes, and they'll give you the directions. Yeah, on what you need to do.
Okay. And what should I say specifically to them in the bankruptcy court?
Yeah, I say I was told that bankruptcies you guys don't report, and I would like to get that letter.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, Dave, you're making it too easy. It got to be harder than just calling the courthouse, right?
Nah, it's simple.
Yeah.
Just follow the system. That's my new words.
Yep.
Oh, ask her how does she remove the bankruptcy? What does she do? What method? If she
Mike asked, like, what method did you use to remove the bankruptcy off of LexisNexis report?
I did everything like what you guys had stated, and from other people is I went and I opened the Pacers account, and I made sure to look up the case number, and then after I did that, then I did call LexisNexis. I did make sure to shut them all down with both LexisNexis and I think the other one is Innovis. They something accounts receivable, something like that. I don't remember which one of them, all of them. And then I also went through everything line by line, including names, addresses. There's a lot of information people don't know. Their information is out there, and to me, it's not right. So, I made sure to call them to make sure certain things are deleted. And then I also did another method before that where I went through the Smart Credit, where I looked up, from all 3 credit bureaus to see any discrepancies, with the bankruptcy. And there was a lot of things, and everything is supposed to be exactly accurate. Your name, the case number from the court, especially that, they're always going to find something that's off. So they didn't buy that one, even though I sent that letter. So the one that didn't really, because the one that does the investigation the fastest, and I can tell they're really not really investigating, is Equifax. Equifax comes back real quick with responses. I can tell that they didn't really investigate anything. So what I do is I verbally call on the phone as well as send the letter. That's what I do.
Okay.
So based on the contact I made with LexisNexis, on the phone with them to delete names, addresses, all that stuff with the bankruptcy, and also the discrepancies that I found from Pacer is what I used to dispute with LexisNexis, and then that's when they removed it. And it took about 30 days from the time I sent the and what happened is they told me to just upload whatever documentation I have. Even though I verbally, because I got things in motion by making the call, but then I made sure that I give them something physically evident so that way they don't go by, oh yeah, we verified it. Yeah, okay. So I made sure to do that. And that's how I got it removed.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah. But I put in the work, like what you said. You gotta put in the work and you gotta believe and know that you're gonna get it done.
Sound like Michael Jordan to me.
I don't play, so I'm like, I've had enough. I said I had to get this removed. I'm working on the educational one also, doing that. I got collections removed as well.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about when you looked at that personal information that you saw all that information not report, like variations of your name and stuff?
It's very discerning, It's other word to it, it's disturbing. It's very disturbing for me because it's almost like someone is in your house and they put all kind of information out there to you, there that other people have access to, and they're using this information to make money off of you. So it really feels like a violation for me. So that's why I even put in the letter, I said, this is a violation of my rights. And I really want to say you're violating my space, and all this stuff should not be happening. They just all need to be shut down, to me personally. That's, how I feel. It's probably going to happen. But that's I feel it's going to happen because a lot of them are getting into trouble anyway out there. I think TransUnion is already has some lawsuit going on from the Consumer Financial. I heard about that. And I feel it has to do with people who put in a request for their credit file to be, blocked? Or I forgot the word they used. And they weren't doing it, and their call lines are being, like a long time wait sometimes. They keep calling. So, there's a lot of stuff going on with the system, and it's getting shut down. I know it is. So,
okay.
So, and I had another question, if I may ask, and it's still pertains to the bankruptcy.
Okay.
So, when I did do the bankruptcy itself, it was back in 2016. And included in bankruptcy was also the student loans.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And the judge included it. So I've been trying to think of a way to get the debt just off my credit report, because even though it looks nice in terms of, the income, what is it called? The income to debt ratio, whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Income driven plan.
No,
She's talking about debt income ratio.
When you want to show that you have a lot of I guess that's the word, income to debt ratio. But for me personally, it's bringing it down because it wasn't really a loan based on me going to school. It was to do with my son. So it was really all parent loans. And so they don't make it easy to forgive the parent loans because you have to be a teacher or in the military or stuff like that. And I've tried every route that I could think of to get the debt, get it off of my credit report. So what I didn't realize was that the loans itself, of course, they changed the names. Sally Mae. Then it was then it's Navient, then Navient, and it's Nelnet now. So forth. So just recently, I sent something to Nelnet because they've already listed the thing where we have to start paying back the loans. And then I was told another way to get the student loans deleted is to consolidate the loans because it was 3 separate loans. And then and all that stuff. So I did that, and they just recently consolidated all of the loans.
Okay.
So my question is, if the judge had put the original loan in there for it to be what they call it, discharged.
Hey, Dave, I never seen a student loan in bankruptcy. I didn't even know they could have it.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Now, from what I was told and all the information I learned, that they just say that they don't forgive student loan debt. So you have to pay. Yeah. So if the judge was supposed to include it, you can double check. I believe we can talk to our lawyer to ask, but from what I was told, they don't include student loan. They don't forgive it. You got to pay it unless if you was like, I guess, disabled or something else, like other stuff that qualifies for it to be forgiven. But other than that, yeah, you don't have to pay it.
So even if the judge put it in the report, it's still not supposed to be discharged?
Do you have like proof of that?
Yeah, it's in the, because I got it from the same papers. I printed it out, and it's it's on the when they put the list of the debtors for which it's supposed to be discharged.
We can I have your number. I can ask I'm gonna ask my lawyer because I don't know and I don't want to give you the wrong advice. So I'll double check with them, and then I'll have somebody reach out to you to make sure if that's like yes or no. So
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm disputing it anyway, but I wanted to know legally if there's something legally, because I said someone who does collection attorney or whatever will probably know more.
Mm-hmm.
This is New York State, by the way. So,
okay. Yeah, I can double check, but from what I learned, they be like, you got to pay student loans unless the other way for to get forgiven. Yep.
But they're getting into trouble too. There's something going on out there with people complaining and some issues going on with them as well.
Hey, student loan. Hey, one thing about student loan, they don't care. What do you know?
They say death and taxes. It's death, student loans, and taxes, man.
It's only the private ones that they're getting more assistance than the federal ones. Wow.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Well,
hey, Dave, we gotta address some of this stuff in the comments, man. Y'all going crazy out here. What? Hold on. All right, so
okay. Can you hear me?
But it's just not fair, though. It's not fair.
Oh shoot.
At all. Us the people.
Nah, life ain't fair at all.
I understand.
Hey, man, if you worry about life being fair, man, you're gonna be waiting a long time.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I understand that it's not fair, but it is. You're just part of it. So we just gotta do what we gotta do. We ain't worry about the system and the government and whatever they do. We just gotta take care of what we gotta take care. But I have somebody else calling in.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
All right. We got some questions in the chat, Dave. This guy Curtis said, "What about email notifications?"
So hey, what's up, Curtis? If you have email notification from debt collectors, what you want to typically respond back to, and this is based off of the law. So if you go to 15 USC 1692 C, which is communication, if you put I refuse to pay this debt, if you respond back to it, they're supposed to not communicate you with that debt. So if they communicate to you about that debt again, that's a violation, and you can get up to $1,000 for a violation. Now you're going to need some information on how to actually draft this stuff up. So if you want to talk to me and my team, if you have any information or stuff like that, you can text the word collections to our team, and we can give you the best instructions if you want us to do it and stuff like that. So that's how you combat collections emailing you when it comes to if that's what I think that's what I'm assuming that's happening. All right. What's the next question?
Bro, I'm reading the comments.
Don't get too jump in the comments.
No, I'm just trying to see if I should remove people or not, because it's getting kind of. All right. Next question.
What if collection agencies is leaving you voicemails asking to call them back? So I would tell you, I might tell this person what to do when it comes to they call you, pick up, and then record them saying, hey, that's not a good one. Michael.
All right. So for debt collections, if you go to the FDCPA, you can challenge any portion of the debt. So if they're leaving you voicemails, depending on what they say, if it's not nothing crazy, there's nothing you can do about the voicemails they're leaving. But far often we are not answering the calls. I think the best course of action for you, CC, is to answer that call and just tell them it's not a good time. And what happens is now once you tell them it's not a good time, they're gonna do one or two things. They're gonna hang up or they're gonna keep trying. And I highly suggest you record this call, because if you say it's not a good time and they keep trying, that's a violation of your rights. All right, so I would do that first. As far as the voicemails, I wouldn't worry about them. I'd just probably delete them or something. But you can't do anything unless you're actually having a dialogue with these people. And I always tell my clients this. I say, hey, when they call you, that's your perfect chance to get the violation. If they keep leaving you voicemails, they might just take you to court. And then you have to play defense instead of playing offense. I got a couple people right now that are going to court because they just didn't answer the phone. So I don't want that to be you. You can text us the word collection, and we can hold on. Let me find out where that thing at. You can text us the word collection, and you can get on the phone with probably me or the team. If you text collection to that number right there, we'll send you a link where you can schedule a call.
Uh-oh. Couple of things. 2 days ago, right, I was starting my process regarding clearing up my personal information. So I tried something, well, not different, but I tried calling them. 2 days ago between the hours of 5, I think, and 7, because I think they say they close at 9. So I was actually speaking to like a foreigner. I wasn't speaking to an American. So I was acting like I didn't know about credit, asking them about situations in my credit and asking them to read it after I verified who I was. So I asked them about the addresses and stuff that I had in my information that I had to send a letter. So while I was talking to him, he said I could do it right there and then.
Yeah.
So I was like, take every single information that, there was like over 30 phone numbers. I was like, take out everything there. I just want one phone number. One of each. Address. Everything was just one.
Yes, sir.
He kept asking, and what happened was, that same operator, you can ask them and they can also dispute it for you while you're on the phone with them at the same time. So I didn't want to dispute it. I just wanted it all.
Yeah. So
another my question regarding that was, I wanted to ask you was, they said it's going to take effect in 30 days. What I wanted to know was, accounts that are attached to those addresses, will they be deleted, or will I still have to fight it even though they said they're going to remove the addresses?
So are you asking will they remove the address or the account?
No, I'm saying when they remove the addresses from my personal information and then the 30 days pass and I check and the addresses are removed, will the accounts that are attached to it will be removed, or will I still have to dispute those?
You'll still have to dispute those addresses. I mean, those accounts.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to double check that. And
by you removing the addresses, it just makes it hard for them to verify the account. But you just working the system, as I say. You should only have one address, one phone number. All that extra stuff is not needed.
Yeah, but what I also wanted to say was they were pretty helpful. They weren't pretty intimidating. What I was going to say was try to take advantage of them.
Oh yeah. They
back to back.
Yeah, when it comes to personal
attitude was experience.
Oh yeah, experience be acting bougie like Chase. So
yeah, so I had to check them. I was like, let me ask you a question. Is this being recorded? They said, yeah. I said, let me ask you a question. Why are you giving me attitude? I said, if you don't want to do your job, can you transfer me to somebody who could? And he just stopped and he knew he was being recorded and he just changed his whole attitude. Everything was my personal information. And I think they give you they send you an email verifying everything that was deleted.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. Yeah. Typically I tell people either send a letter in, or if that don't work, call in or file a complaint. Something's gonna work when it comes to removing personal information. It's just those accounts, they like to act crazy.
Okay. Now I have one last one.
Yes, sir.
Regarding my landlord, right? I called you guys a couple of days ago. I think it was a week ago, regarding my landlord, where I had 2 accounts with the with my rent balance. One was late and one was on time. So what I did was I actually spoke to my landlord and asked him about it. And it was actually 2 accounts. It was an old account, but it's not in collections though. The thing is, it's open with them.
Call in.
What I wanted to ask
Definitely call in.
It's only $300. I wanted to ask, if I paid to clear out that balance, do you think I can ask them to delete it?
So it was $300 for I'll make sure I understand your question. So the landlord reported something late on your credit report, or collection on your credit report?
He got an old balance that was due, but they never told me till I looked at it because I had 2 accounts.
Okay, and when and it was owed, you still owe the money. Right. So if you want to pay it, I would tell you to call him. If I pay this money, can you get it removed from my credit report? And he should have the ability, since he's he's not reporting it, but he's reporting it to the credit bureaus, and the credit bureaus are reporting on your credit report. So yes, if you talk to him,
would have the power to do that.
Yes, he would have. But you have to talk. You have to talk to that. You have to talk to the landlord first before you, because if you pay it without talking to him, all he's going to do is just update it as paid. But if you talk to the landlord and say, "Hey, if I paid the $300, can you remove it from my credit report because I'm trying to do something else?" So you just have to work out that agreement. And typically, what happens is he'll say, "Yeah, update it, get it removed," and then it's going to take about 30, 45 days for it to get removed. Make sure you get the documentation because the credit bureaus like to play crazy. So you have it, and then if the credit bureaus don't remove it, you can send it into them, saying that it's supposed to be removed. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Ask him what did he do so far with the.
That was when they do that, because I think I could talk them into doing it because I've had a good relationship with them for over 7 years. It's just correcting the information. My thing was what I want to ask was when they correct it, so it pops up on the credit report, what's the proper language to use on their notes? Because I can instruct them on what I want them to write if I'm giving them this money. I just want to know what's the proper language so it doesn't.
Oh, so when so when you pay the $300 to whatever company he has because it's all in codes and stuff like that when they communicate from that collection to the credit bureaus of telling the credit bureaus to remove it. So he knows because he has a system on how he reports to the credit bureau. So he can report saying that, hey, remove this account that's paid in full.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm writing that down. I'm about to leave. One thing I'm going to say is, so I go cop that book for everybody who's listening. All right. I'm out for real.
Hey,
All right.
thank you.
Appreciate it. I appreciate you for getting the book too.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, CC or CEO.
Hey, I appreciate everybody for dropping, paying.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I would tell him to get a written notice, man. All he need really is a letterhead from the, I guess, apartment complex or whoever he got it from, stating that he was on time every time. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, CC, I think somebody beat you to it.
Hey, what's going on? How can I help you? How can I serve you? And where you calling in from?
Thank you for taking the call. Well, was Boston, but now I'm in ATL, so let's see how that goes for me. My question.
You said Baltimore, right?
No, I'm from Boston.
Oh, Boston. Okay.
I just moved to ATL, in September.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Congratulations on your move.
Well, you know what? Thank you. I need all that good energy. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Things will be happening for sure. Really quickly, because I don't want to take up your time. I have an open account, and it's with like benefits, which was, I don't know if you're familiar, but they kind of just help people when you want to do a coaching program. So it's like a payment plan, what have you, money down or whatever. Anywho, I disputed it in October, and it came off in like 27 days from TransUnion. I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy, yay. I promise you, it's still on Experian, it's still on Equifax. They will not close it out. It's reporting like constantly 90, 120, whatever, how many days it needs to be. But they won't close it out. It won't be a collection. And honestly, I don't know what to do with it because, as I said, my score is being held down, and I need to get an apartment. So I need some advice. So
for that account, is it paid off? Like, what's going on with the account?
You know what? I made like one payment because I got the account in. So I'll say like maybe like May, between like maybe March and May of last year.
March and May of last year, okay.
And I called them and I was letting them know I'm not able to do it. I wasn't meeting with my coach; she wasn't available. So I was like, I'm not going to pay it. But yeah, they didn't care about that. It's with Tanner, and his coaching program.
Okay.
Hey, ask her. Did she get a letter from TransUnion saying that it was removed?
I was just about to ask. Did you get a letter from TransUnion stating it got removed?
I did not.
Okay, so I would call TransUnion and request them to send you the deletion letter, saying that it got removed, and then what you want to do is leverage that deletion letter and send it to Experian and Equifax.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called them. I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll come back and let y'all know how it works.
Okay.
For sure.
Hey, I hope she get her results. Oh, hey, Dave, tell her in the meantime, she can if just her TransUnion is good, beggars can't be choosers. I'll freeze those other 2 credit profiles and go try to get a apartment.
Did you hear Mike?
I couldn't hear him.
Oh, he said if you're trying to get an apartment, you can freeze your other 2 credit bureaus, right? And just let them try to only pull TransUnion.
Oh, okay. Gee, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, because you obviously know that's the highest one. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And I hope you get this apartment ASAP because I understand.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Oh yeah, bro. I ain't letting bad credit stop me from getting a house, bro. Oh, we got somebody else calling in.
Yeah, we have somebody else calling in, but
She said she moving to Atlanta to be an entrepreneur. She's like, I bought a coaching program. I hope it works out.
You show up.
So I'm gonna watch it back because I heard her say the coach name. I just need to make sure it ain't nobody I'm associated with. I'm like, bro, hey, bro, you need to give people their money back, bro.
Facts. And what's the next question?
I think CC had a question, but I told her to call in. So she said she didn't want to discriminate. She didn't want to implicate herself while talking to these debt collectors, and you won't just tell them it's not a good time. CC, that's it. Like, don't verify yourself. Yes, it's CC. They're gonna ask for your whatever last for your social. If they ask for it, they're gonna ask for your address. Give it to them. Whatever. Just don't be scared of them. Say, yo. It's not a good time. And every time you tell somebody it's not a good time, you're telling them that it's not a good time. Like, you might be doing something. And if they keep talking or keep calling around that same time, that is a violation of your privacy, right? The reason why the law is written the way it is that a debt collector can call you between 8 and 9 is because the debt collector can assume, oh man, I should bring up the law. The debt collector can assume if they don't talk to you, they just automatically assume between this time is a good time. And when you tell them it's not a good time and they call during that time, that's not a good time. You at work. I'm an entrepreneur. I work all the time. So when they call me, it's always not a good time. So when I tell them, yo, hey, bro, it's not a good time to talk, they're going to say, well, you want to pay less than an amount? No, it's not a good time. When can I call you back? Man, I said it's not a good time. Hey, my kids, hey, everything going on, it's not a good time. And then they're gonna keep forcing the issue, and then in court, you can use that as evidence. So I would highly tell everybody to tell the debt collector that it's not a good time at all times.
Facts. So how can I help you? How can I serve you?
Okay. Hi, Dave.
How you doing?
So my name is Lucina London. I've been following you guys a long time. I kind of drip off to the dispute stand over there. And I did the tax and everything, secondary. So I got a reply from LexisNexis, and I got 3 letters from them. They said we have disputed this information on your behalf with the credit bureaus, and Experience, replied whatever. They didn't get a response from Experience. They didn't get a response from TransUnion, but they got a response from Equifax. And there's nothing here. So what do I do next?
Man, what do you mean by nothing?
What do you mean by nothing?
I wish I could show you the letter. It's a letter responding because I sent the letter.
You sent the letter to
the red attack. Yeah.
You sent the attack. You sent the attack to like the secondary agencies, right?
Right, secondary, right, and they responded. I did certify letter.
Okay.
And they responded to say, please be advised that you may have received multiple communication. It says you recently contacted LexisNexis, whatever, regarding information associated to your file. In accordance with the Fair Credit Act 15/16/81. Yeah. LexisNexis filed a dispute regarding the data with TransUnion, with 3 of them.
Yeah.
And they said, we disputed the information on your behalf with TransUnion, but we haven't received a response. And they gave me TransUnion information to contact them directly. They did the same thing with Experience, and they did not receive any response from them. But the only thing, Equifax, though, they said, Equifax sent a little confirmation paper here, and it said, they're telling them that, please verify the identification information. And they didn't respond with anything.
Okay. So what's happening is, I never heard of like LexisNexis trying to dispute on your behalf. So I need you to dispute on your behalf and not, have LexisNexis dispute on your behalf. So
dispute of TransUnion?
Yeah, so you want to send your next letter to the actual credit bureaus, because I know you sent the letter to the secondary agencies, but they're trying to dispute on your behalf, which that's not what you asked. So go ahead and send a letter to the actual credit bureaus, because they're asking for additional identification, but you didn't dispute to them. You disputed with LexisNexis. So what you want to do is actually dispute with the actual credit bureaus yourself.
Hey, Dave, is she trying to do a bankruptcy or what?
She
said LexisNexis.
Are you trying to remove a bankruptcy off your credit report, or are you just disputing with them?
A lot of things. That's collections and there's everything.
Okay.
I did the Pinwheel Supreme boost.
Okay.
That's about everything and increase. But what is? How do I know what is on LexisNexis?
So you can request a you can call LexisNexis. You can call LexisNexis and request a credit report from them.
Hey, that thing gonna be long too. LexisNexis got everything.
That's how you're going to be able to see the information that's reported on LexisNexis.
Okay.
So yeah, call and request it and get that, but also make sure that the other credit bureaus received your dispute, because you say you send it certified, and then just wait your time, and based off of the 30 days, how they respond back to you is you want to work the system of like which law next.
Hey, Dave, ask her how long she been watching your videos, because I'm almost certain that she might not understand what she sent, so it'd be like a waste of her time.
Okay. Michael's asking how long you been watching the videos.
Long time.
So long time.
What's his name? Dominic. The Speed Panda.
Oh yeah, you're using the Speed Panda. Okay.
Yeah, but this letter looks strange actually. I never see something like this come back. It has to do with LexisNexis. They're talking about all the other 3 bureaus. Yeah,
so they're not. You didn't ask them to communicate on your behalf. You asked that you disputed with them, so they're supposed to remove whatever you disputed, or they're supposed to investigate whatever you disputed, right? So, and you also sent the letter to the other 3. So I don't know why they're trying to dispute on your behalf. So what you need to do is request a credit report from them or a consumer report from them and dispute whatever is on LexisNexis, and whatever you want removed, dispute with them as well. But also make sure you're disputing with the other 3 credit bureaus, and make sure you get some an investigation letter back from Experience, TransUnion, Equifax, and then follow up with the next dispute through Dispute Panda.
Okay, cool. You know what the topic is? It says I'm in reference to results of reseller dispute. That's what I say. Results of reseller dispute. All 3 of them.
Okay.
What is reseller dispute?
I don't know.
You see, said reseller disputes. So that means she disputed through a reseller of information. So LexisNexis, they grab information and then they resell it to the credit bureaus. She heard me?
So you're saying forget about them and go through the 3 right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The only
you did go through the 3.
Uh-huh.
And through the 3 and then the secondary.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dave,
You did your part. You just got to wait for the other 3 to respond back to you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How long she been waiting? That's how long she's waiting.
Okay.
What you said?
Mike was asking how long you been waiting.
Yeah, I have this thing written down here. They responded within the while. I mean, LexisNexis responded faster. It will be December December 13th. I should be hearing back from them.
Okay. From the other three?
No, this is Nexus. The other three, and I want to ask you, how is it with to track this thing here? Like, is it like a spreadsheet? Not, some way to know
that they received it?
These certifications, the certification letters in a file or something, so they pop up. Is there a way to track it?
You can track it if you're using Dispute Panda. You can click on it and see it. You can track the letter, the certification, but you can also get the actual number and put it in USPS Postal Service and see when the credit bureaus received it. And from the time they received it, it's 30 days from that time.
I know, but that's manually. There's no way to this. You have a system where you put in the number and it generates.
No. I believe on Dispute Panda, you should be able to click on where it says like letters. I think you can click on that and it should tell you.
Yeah, tell her to go to those training videos in Panda.
Yeah, so if you mailed it in Panda, you should be able to click on in Panda.
Got
it has like a track. Well, it has a tab where you can click on like the letters that you sent. You can click on the actual certified tracking number, and it should pop up.
Yeah, it's a hyperlink. So once you click on that,
I'm not waiting for dispute.
Oh, you sent it off manually?
Yeah, I have all of them here.
Okay, yeah. So you have to, input your numbers yourself. So you gotta, type in the numbers and see each letter. I know.
Okay.
It's part of the work. Yep. All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, I thought that was my phone. That's your phone going dead, huh?
My phone going dead?
I don't know. I heard something say. I started looking around at all my Apple devices. My whole house Apple now. Her situation, I was actually kind of confused. I was trying to figure out how long.
She sent the letter off using Dispute Panda. LexisNexis responded back already, but she's saying that LexisNexis responded to the dispute to the credit bureaus as well, but she didn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't rely on them people. Yeah. That's like having the police investigate themselves.
Facts.
With Equifax. Hey, what's up? Hey, so we used to answer questions. Well, we can still answer the questions, but we need more context for most questions. So I don't know how to pronounce your name. If you can call in, we can definitely have a dialogue. You don't got to introduce yourself for nothing. We can call in and try to help you with this. But you have an issue with Equifax. You use the privacy law, and it worked for TransUnion, Experian, but not Equifax. Okay, well, in a certain situation like that, I would leverage the results of the investigations from TransUnion and Experian, and then I'll send that over to Equifax. But I would use that through CFPB, because CFPB is basically a go-between. Like CFPB can't get you deletions, but you just want to know that your letter's being sent and somebody saw it. That's not just you and them.
Hey, congratulations on getting results as well.
Oh yeah, congratulations. Hey man, y'all so hard, man. Y'all tough. Y'all be like, hey bro, I got 16 accounts deleted. I got one left. I need help. I'm like, dang. Boy, back in the day, bro, 16 accounts, I was waiting 7 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so tough. Your third time with Equifax? Yeah, it is tough. So yeah, let me know you heard my question. I mean my answer. Dave, what you got?
Oh, you told him the right thing. Somebody about to call in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks for the support, Lewis. Matter of fact, let me see. Did Lewis get some results? I think you hit me up on Instagram. Let me see. Hey, y'all keep the questions coming. We gonna. Hey, I saw like, hey Drake, like keep the drinks coming.
What's up? How can we help you?
This is Rosemary.
How you doing, Rose? Miss Rose?
I'm okay. Yeah, this is Rose from the Bronx.
Tell Rosemary we waiting on her annual credit report. She still ain't sent it to us.
Hey, Mike say he waiting on y'all. Mike say he waiting on the annual credit report. What happened?
Yeah, but I sent a letter saying I received a letter from
I seen.
report.
Till
Yeah,
I seen the letters.
Code in for each credit report. I can't get it from online.
you can't get it from online, so you sent in a letter to
No.
the credit bureaus stating that you're trying to get your credit.
received a letter from them today.
You received a letter from them today.
I have to call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so give them a call so you can so they can send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You doing everything right?
Huh?
I said you're doing everything right. You sent the letter in, you waited. They said that you need to call them, so give them a call. I know they playing this long game. It's gonna take more time for them to send you the actual report. But you're doing everything right, so I'll give them a call tomorrow since it's past whatever time. So give them a call tomorrow. Whoa. I don't know what just happened. But,
We're gonna use only how you call it, the identity IQ credit report.
yeah,
we can't use that. Tell them we can't use
yeah.
that.
Now you saying you want the annual credit report? I
Yeah.
did it 3 times online requesting the credit report. And for some reason, I cannot download it to print it. It doesn't allow me to do anything.
So okay, I guess we need to get on a Zoom call with you, because if you can't download and print it, I'm gonna show you how to download and save it to your computer so you can send it to me, or you can just walk me through your information and we could get it for you. My team can get it for you if you're having a hard time downloading it. That works. Okay.
The past few weeks, I've been having a hard time.
Okay.
And your assistant, she calls me and she asks me, and I keep telling her, I'm still waiting.
Okay.
It's not like I'm stalling, but this thing is annoying because I do exactly what you said, and I'm not getting no response.
Okay. So just I know. I understand, Rosemary. So
she got to get on the Zoom call with the team.
Let my team know when is a good time to get on the phone with you, because I know you work. I heard you working again. So
Listen, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 9
to 9.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can call me from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Ooh.
I'm available.
Okay.
I just want to get all this together.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get on the phone, and then or a Zoom call so we can get your report, so we can get you going through this process.
Okay.
All right.
And maybe I have to see your book like you promised. You said.
Oh no, I ordered. So I have I have to order.
To do.
I know I ordered it, and they supposed to come in today. Actually yesterday. It's been, I don't know. I'm waiting for the actual, because I ordered like a lot of books, so I can, because I promised a lot of people. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm supposed to get them so I can send everybody, because we have a different order.
I understand you guys are very sick. You got personal things to do plus a business. I understand all that. I'm like, this is insane. Going back and forth with credit bureau, trying to get all this together.
Yeah, that's part of the process. That's all. It's all good. You're doing everything right, Rosemary.
Hey, tell her this is when people quit.
This one comes off on October 2025, and the other one 2024 I think of March 25.
The book is called Credit Repair Cheat Codes. And
hold on. What was your question?
It looks like this.
This is the thing. I have 2 collection accounts. It says it will be removed October 2024. And then the other account says it will be removed March 2025. So my thing is, do I continue disputing, or I just waiting for one of your guys to help me out with this matter?
Hey, she need them annual credit reports, bro.
You waiting on us to help? Wait on us to help you out before you continue to speak with those collections. Okay.
All right.
Oh, all right. So hold on. I got.
You're welcome.
This question.
Happy Veterans Day. I truly salute the truth.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for your support, and I appreciate it.
Shout out to you.
All right.
All right. So
you too.
So in this particular situation, Ohio, we actually about to sue the debt collectors on her behalf. But we're having a tough time getting the annual credit reports. In order to really litigate with the credit bureaus, you're going to need a credit report that is sent directly from the credit bureaus, because it's their letterhead. It's exactly what they say on your credit report. So they don't accept, like when you go into court, if you got a third party reporting like report, they can say something along the lines of their information isn't right. So we require anybody who wants to go through the legal process to grab your annual credit report from annualcreditreport.com. Now, as you hear, Rosemarie is having a tough time. So I'm going to create like a training video to start sending out to people who want to reach out to us and want to work with us on that situation, because we got screenshots. But screenshots ain't that effective, bro. Because I look and I was like, dang, okay, circle this, circle this, circle this, do that, and then when we send it out to people, people are running into all type of difficult problems. So I'm going to make a video with all the problems that can happen, and then all the right way to do it, so everybody can see. All right, I have another question.
What's the
What's
name
up?
of the book? All right, this is the name of the book. This is the link if you want the book. I got the link right there so you can see it.
Hey Dave, hold on. Where you at on time?
It's
No, I'm saying how long you trying to stay on? We got 46 people still rocking with us.
I'm gonna rock with them, you know.
Oh, okay, I was about to say I ain't tired yet. I
ain't tired yet either.
Yeah,
I already did my my stuff. How can I get the book? You can get the book. There's a link. I just dropped the link right here.
Okay.
They call in.
Ohio 360. All right, we waiting on that call. If y'all got any questions, man, just drop them off in the chat. We'll read them, and then y'all can come back either later, or y'all can just ask the question now, call in, whatever the case may be. Hold on. I want to say what up to my bro.
Ohio 360 in the house. Okay, what's up? How can we help you?
I can't say that on YouTube.
Like about a few questions, man.
Okay, how can we? What was your question?
All right, so I had a few questions about, because I've been seeing stuff about trade lines, right? And
okay. Oh, this is good, boy. Let me turn everything up.
Turn my mic up.
All right.
So about the trade lines.
Hey M, I didn't see your comment. Can you do it again?
What'd you say now? No, the mic was talking to somebody, but I'm listening.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so when adding a trade line, can you obtain funding while having negatives or not?
All right,
that
so
boy sound like Marcus Mays. Okay, go, my man.
So for a trade line, you're asking, can you get funding?
Yes.
No, you can't get funded if you have bad credit.
Okay.
Yeah. So for adding trade lines, I tell people don't do it, because typically what happens with trade lines is if you get an authorized user, you pay for authorized user, it don't report to all three, or it might not report at all, and you just wasted money. Or you're trying to get it on your credit report while you're fixing your credit. So what you want to do first is, remove the stuff off your credit report, get that stuff, cleaned up. And then you want to, go ahead and get an authorized user if that's what you're trying to do to, improve your credit report history. So.
Okay. So it's the second part to that. So
okay.
I was seeing something on YouTube with the guy, and he was talking about something like you can get a trade line. You can buy them. I don't know, whatever the price. You get them for like 60 or 90 days, and then you talking about your score go up, and then your score drops after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. The reason why is because you're buying a line, account added to your credit report, and it's typically a credit card, right? And when a credit card is open, you get all the history, you get everything. But when they stop reporting it, it close out the credit card. It's still going to be on your credit report, but they close it out. Which, with having credit cards on your credit report, it helps it, right? I can't give you like the direct like number and all the, for the actual
The
points,
increase, yeah.
how much it increased with the FICO system, but it's going to improve it because it's a revolving account, added a new line. You did a lot of things.
His utilization going down.
Score. So that's why it goes up, and then when they stop reporting, it'll go down. But it will still be added to your credit report, or it'll still stay on your credit report. So that's true, but I just don't want you to waste your money.
Yeah, because most people use these trade lines to get funding, right? So if you try to go get another credit card or a line of credit, they're gonna see the collection still there. So it don't really matter how much you buy or whatever. They still gonna say, "Hey, bro, this is an authorized user. We don't know who put you on there. It's not yours," because they're gonna go to underwriting, right? And then they're gonna see that you got collections, late payments, and they're just gonna be like. But the person that sold you the authorized user they ain't gonna care.
Right. So the guy basically was posting the shit. So I mean, posting the stuff really like just to get like a quick way to get funding or like a quick way to buy a house. But you can't believe everything. That's why I be rocking with Charles and I'm calling in just to double check.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I said that in the beginning of the video, but there's a lot of information out there, and a lot of people ain't, revealing like more. Like what he's saying is true, but he's not revealing like why you want funding and things like that, or why it's like necessary for you to get these things. And I noticed
I have truth sound real good.
Yeah. So you're gonna be good. You're doing everything that's required. I know it's taking a little bit of time, but
just get your credit fixed first before you fix your credit before you get it though. That's it.
Yeah.
So
fix your credit before you get it. Mm-hmm.
Man, that's what I've been trying to do. But I've been watching y'all and everybody else. I got all these notes with these.
Yeah. So if you watching if you watch other people, you want to put it down. Like if you're watching other people, you want to write down their steps. You want to write down my steps. And you want to write down like whoever's and make sure, because sometimes somebody else is going to tell you to do this, tell you to do this. Yeah. You read this law. Hey, late payments are illegal. You're gonna see a lot of stuff, but you got to go by. I tell people to go by the Fair Credit Reporting Act. All right, so you want to follow. That's why I had the system. I don't know if you was on here earlier, but you want to follow that system to remove the accounts. So yeah, watch the replay. I go by like step by step because I understand. Like I have so many videos, so I show you step by step on how to do it because there's too much information that has nothing to do with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and that's the only way. The laws is what get things removed, not no other stuff.
Right.
Yes, sir. So you just want to go by the laws, like you just say, hey, you sent your letter in, it came back verified. All right, well I'm gonna use this law, and basically I'm gonna catch you in the lie.
See, the first letters I use laws,
So the first letter, the first I call it the setup letter. The first letter is just a setup letter because what you want to do is. The first letter is asking them to investigate the accounts. That's all we really want them to do. We know they're not going to investigate. We know they're not going to do their job. We know they're not going to do nothing. So I need them to say that on a credit report. I mean, on an investigation report, saying I checked everything. The open thing is complete. Everything is complete. I want them to lie on the official document.
Yes, sir.
And that's pretty much it. And then from there, we just leverage the laws to get it removed after that. That's all you want. You just want them to lie, saying, I checked everything. I said, everything is complete. I updated. I did everything But when you go look at your credit report again, you're going to see, hey, they ain't do nothing. So now it's game on.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, I'm defeated. Hey, man.
It's all good, man. I know there's a lot of information. You sound upset, but yeah, that's all we want. All right, well, you got my do you have my Instagram?
No, I don't have social media, man.
You don't have social media? Oh man. All right, well, let me see.
Well, for my business that I'm starting, you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, I got a Facebook page called Dave Cousins. DM me. and let's get on the call. You stuck.
Okay,
I want, yeah.
I can do that, man.
All right.
I can do that. I appreciate the time.
Hey man, tell them to get on the kids' account.
Yes, sir.
Hey, all we need to do is exchange numbers.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let's answer some questions, Dave, before you go on this next call. This guy. I didn't see
What's
your
up,
comment.
Tim? I didn't see your comments.
Nah, it was split up. So he said and then it says, ever heard from them again, and I do not know what to do. And said I emailed at least 10 times. I don't know what that means. So if you could just hit us up again, maybe it's like you emailed us 10 times and never got a response. I don't know. Like I see people texting right now inside our system. I see Rosemary texting us. I'm gonna send her a video. Stuff. hold on. Hey, there you go. So I would like to thank you guys for the
I'm doing
step-by-step video.
amazing. How you doing?
I'm good.
Ooh.
Hanging in there.
We good. She sound like Tiffany.
Oh, you sound hot. You sound energetic. Like you took a shot.
Oh. Well, no, I wish I was. Not yet.
How can we help you? How can we serve you?
I'll be good, but yeah, not
That
yet.
Miss B.
About maybe 5 or 6 months ago, I disputed a close. It was actually 2 closed. They took one off with experience.
Congratulations.
Union left them both on.
Okay.
But the one that was left on with experience was supposed to come off in October.
Okay.
So when I disputed it and they wrote me back, they said that it's supposed to come off in October, and they never took it off. So what can I do about that?
So that account is supposed to come off last month, but it hasn't come off yet.
Yeah.
And what did the investigation say when you sent that? I guess that response. Have you sent any? All right, my bad. Have you sent anything in yet? Tell them that they're supposed to be.
One letter that was disputing it, and they said because it was closed, and they said it's supposed to come off anyway. So, in October, and they never took it off.
What does she mean by that?
Hold on.
Like
So
7 years?
So it's been over 7 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got the Experian report, and it shows that it's supposed to come off this day, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So just call Experian.
Okay.
I'll call them,
So
man.
I
What y'all?
don't have to write them anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what? Yeah. Call them.
That's open to shut case right there.
Yeah, that should be like I have the letter, I have the proof. I don't know what y'all need me to do. Y'all see it too. They should be able to see it as well.
Okay. So if they don't take it off, can I take them to court?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a wrap after that, boy.
Yeah. Tell her to record that call too, Dave.
Mike said record the call as well.
On like another device.
Make sure you record that call.
Oh, I will. I definitely will.
Oh, it's like you don't play, boy.
Oh, yeah. And jump back on here too.
And congratulations on your other results.
Yes, I'm happy for that. So I'm headed. I'm trying to get to 850.
Hey.
Woo, sound like Jordan to me.
How long you been? So I have a question. How long you been disputing? How long you been doing this process? How long you been working the system?
Actually, I didn't have as much on my credit, so that's the good thing. But yeah, it was just that time I was disputing what was on there, and I took off all of my personal information and stuff like that. So yeah, I just need that to come off there. And then there's a late thing from the student loan. I need to get that off of there too. I just want to get the student loan from showing, And
I understand. That's a lot. Everybody wants these student loans gone.
Yeah, well, my student loan is a Parent Plus loan, and it's from a school that has already closed, a fraudulent school.
Hmm?
So
what is not the credit?
You might have to file a complaint with the CFPB if it's a fraudulent school and stuff like that, because CFPB been after all these people, so you might have to file a complaint.
okay, with the CFPB. Okay.
Yep, with that.
And
Yep.
What is the name of the book and how can I get it?
The name of the book is Credit Repair Cheat Codes, and you can get it off Amazon.
Okay.
And it should be, if you got Prime, you should get it in the
Yeah, I do have Prime.
You know how Prime is.
We can't support them. They ain't sponsored the channel. But you can get that.
Well, I'm going to get the book. So
All right. Thank you so much.
Y'all take care.
You too. Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hey, she like, I ain't about to tell y'all how long y'all dispute for y'all to get mad at me because I got results in 13 days.
You heard the question?
Yeah, I heard it. She skate that thing, boy. Sound like me.
I got some results.
My trainer be like, "What you eat today? A little protein."
Credit Bureau sent the stall letter from the dispute panel. So, what's your best approach? All right. So, G. Alexander, I have a letter called a secret letter 2.5. I don't know which letter you're using. Sometimes that happens when it comes to the credit bureau. So, what you want to do now is send another letter in, but you want to get it, quote unquote, notarized. You can get it notarized from go to UPS. I think some banks, certain places, you can get notarized because that's what's happening. They're starting to say that you sound like a credit repair company. So how we combat that, I made a video saying, hey, just get our letter notarized so that won't happen to you because it's wasting time. All right, what's the next question? You starting more questions?
Yeah, Lee.
What happened?
I'm looking at I'm in the group and somebody client got like 7 collections and they about to sue all 7 debt collectors. Man. Lewis say he kind of stuck. Hey Lewis, what I would do in this situation is I would get my reports, I would look for my previous results, the deletions, and then I would use that as evidence.
Oh, hey, congratulations.
Yeah. And whatever you want to do, you can still do with TransUnion and Equifax. Just lock your Experian report. You can still go get credit cards. You can still go get credit cards. You can get a house. You can get all that stuff because you got 2 good 700 credit scores. Like your credit score higher than the average. I can tell you that. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, we got 57 people on, man. Hey, hit that like button. And if y'all still want to rock with us, just engage with us in the comments. Tell us where you from, or you can call in. Hold on, let me get that number back up there. Some people was asking to call in. M.
Yo, what's your question, M?
Still don't know what your question is, but if you're still on, we'll answer it while we're here.
Did you answer this question already? Mike?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Actually.
If I'm just starting, if I am just getting started, my first step in mind is opt out. I'm having home address issues advice. What do you mean you having home address issues? So when you call in or when you dispute with your personal information, you want to grab that information off of Experian. Like if you act like you're going to dispute online, Experian has like a whole bunch of variations of your name and stuff like that. So you want to get that and then send a letter in. Send a letter in first. If that don't work, call. If that don't work, file a complaint. Now you have 3 forms of evidence or 2 forms of evidence. You can get it.
Shout out to you. Narrator Flow.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for the support. Oh, yeah. If y'all get the book, man, DM me. DM me that you got the book. And I wanna share in your results.
My last property I rented from put the properties on my credit report. Was that legal? Can I get it off? They took off 40 points last month.
Yeah.
Hold on. My last property I rented from put the properties on my credit report. Was that even legal? So you rented a property
Mm-hmm.
and
There
you
was
moved,
report.
did you move? They reported it.
Oh yeah, nah, bro. That's legal.
Yeah.
That's definitely legal.
Hold on. Did you opt in to get it reported, or did you get it? Did you leave as we say like leave any mess, or did you pay your like at the end of it? You had to call in. Whew, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah. Hold on. Narrator flow. Answer. Hey, narrator flow. What's your question? I only see you asked the name of the book. That's all I see. If you can put your question again, we'll get on it. What's up? What's up, Jackie?
I got like a lot of people calling in from New York.
Oh yeah.
New York in the house.
But yeah, back to this question. Most of the times, bro, like those properties don't be reporting until you late. It's kind of like when you have a business account. Like it be in the contract, like, hey, bro, we're allowed to report, but it costs money to report. So sometimes they don't report until you late because they really want to hit you where it hurts. They want like, yo, hey, pay your bills on time or pay this last.
Report unless you opt in to report. But if you don't pay, like let's just say you moved out and you were supposed
Didn't
to
pay
pay
that last.
place,
Yeah, they be
and they're gonna report that. Or any other case, they're gonna report it.
Yeah, they just want your money.
Facts. They want to let you see. They want to let you know that they need their money ASAP.
Can y'all see my question?
Oh no, I can't see your question.
Nah, Blondell.
Just type it in again.
Hey, Blondell, you was on the call with us in the mentorship. Yeah. He's new.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, because Blondell was like, "Hey, I ain't paying these people back." You remember that? He was the funny one. Blondell was like, "Bro, I ain't paying these people nothing, bro. I'm just trying to do." You remember that? I didn't want to put his business out there. That was a private call. All right. He said, "Man, that thing was funny, boy." I was like, "Hey, look, it ain't my job to get y'all to pay y'all bills, but if y'all want to remove something, that's what I'm here for. I really want to just sue debt collectors. I don't want to do nothing else." All right. I'm currently trying to remove my student loans and some inquiries. All right, Jackie, what you doing? Like, what process you in? Are you freezing the snitches? Are you removing your personal information?
Yeah, what you doing so far?
U.S. Bank. I need to hold on, Blondell. I don't got his credit reports on me. Hey, Blondell, I got to get access to your credit reports again. Let me look in my notes.
All right, so for removing student loans, if you watch this video, I don't know, I think you just came on. So when you watch the recording, you're gonna see that I walk you through the process on how you can remove student loans. But for inquiries, you want to call in to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax and get your reports, because the report that you see on Identity IQ versus the report that the credit bureau is going to see is totally different. One we use to dispute is with Identity IQ, and the ones we want to get like remove inquiries, we use the report that the credit bureau sends you. So you want to get that report first. And what you want to do is when you get that report from them, you want to go down to the section that say inquiries. They're going to have like hard inquiries and soft inquiries. So go to the hard inquiry section. Once you go to the hard inquiry section, you're going to see they're going to list all your hard inquiries on your credit report. But most important, they're going to have like permissible purpose. And there's going to be some that say permissible purpose, and there's some that's not going to say permissible purpose. If they don't have permissible purpose for that inquiry, you can get it removed from your credit report. All you got to do is just send a letter in.
Oh yeah, you need that credit report, because on that credit report
first. All right.
Hey man, that thing powerful. That's why I be asking people. I'm like, bro, you got your results? You got it from the. Hey, I be looking at my credit report. I'm like, this wrong, this wrong, this wrong. I'm just waiting for them people to start reporting bad on me. Remove that thing. Definitely interested in getting mentored in suing debt collectors. Man, I'm trying to, bro. It's a tough task. But Lewis, we can talk about it. If you hit me in a DM, I'll give you some information. If you can follow the information, I'll show you how to go the distance. But most importantly, I made a video about it too.
I disputed twice, but they keep coming back very accurate. How do you, Jackie? Call in.
What's up? Yeah, call in, Jackie. Yes, sir. Navy Fed and TD notarized for free. Yeah. Does the post office charge to notarize, Dave? Yeah. Oh man, I went to Chase and they're like, man, you can't be notarizing all these documents. I'm like, bro, I need everything notarized.
What's going on? How can I help you?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I had back surgery the other day, bro. I'm in the bed.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Glad that you're out of surgery and getting things back.
It's gonna be all right, though.
Yes, sir.
I asked for it, so the pain is what I asked for. Okay, bro. I've been trying to rock with y'all for a minute. I signed up for y'all course for the class, whatever, but the way things are going, I can't afford it. So not right now.
I understand.
I've been working with on Dispute Panda, man, and I have 3 accounts that keep coming back. On Experian and TransUnion. Equifax is clear, bro. They just cleared everything like it wasn't that. I see people talking about Equifax is hard. I love Equifax like my grandma. So,
boy, I would spit my water out.
You know what I'm saying? So I have me, my woman, and I have 2 other clients that I'm working on right now because I don't want to. I've done about 100 people on another program. So I'm coming over here and I'm not running a business this time. This is for me and my people. I'm building a community. So we're going to build up our credit and do some business together. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Okay.
So
are you doing are you doing their reports or y'all all working together?
Oh, it's me. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I watch the videos. I have like a little course. So I watched the long video that y'all have with old boy from the Street Planet. What's his name?
Dominique.
Dominique, that's my dude. Okay, but I send that video out to my people and let them watch it. And he has the 5 accounts that you need. You know, the installment accounts, the revolving accounts, and help them get their credit up. My question is, they keep coming back verified, and it's been years, bro. They just, I know I did it. I know. But it's wrong. I keep, even I froze the snitches and work all the way. How many times do I need to do these? Can I just keep doing it, or is it? I know it's not a one-hit quitter, but these static attacks, I got some things off with it. The static attack.
Yeah.
I got now. Credits have risen. Scores are rising. I can't complain. I'm not gonna complain, but I need to get this stuff off of mine for sure.
Okay.
What I'm trying to build, I need to get my credit right so I can access this equity in my house.
Okay. So
and they just keep coming back verified.
They keep coming back verified. How are you strictly only disputing through Panda?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. I'm not telling you not to dispute, but you got to send a different letter in.
Hey, Dave, now you got to have a hard conversation with him about these results.
Oh, he said he's not complaining. He said, he got Equifax cleaned up. He said, but I know, and we want things on our time, but sometimes they don't work on our time. So I know your stuff's coming back verified. So you want to send a different, you want to attack this at a different approach. You might just have to handwrite. Now, I ain't telling you handwrite everybody else's letter, but you might have to handwrite your letter and just send it in different because sometimes the software, they start to say, hey, y'all sound like credit, like they start to catch on. So you just wanted to be hit it a little bit different and just handwrite your letter or type it up and just send it, notarize it. So now it's like they know it's you versus like, oh yeah, this is a company. So and then when you send that letter in, Now your response is like how, because like I know you have a lot of evidence already, but like how did you guys verify and then file a complaint? Because I know you did, like you say you've been disputing for a while, so you have that letter on that date, a letter on this date, a letter on this date. But I guarantee they didn't modify. I guarantee they didn't modify, update, or do nothing on each one of those days that you sent the letter in.
Okay, I did the Pinwheel Supreme boosted attack on May the 8th.
Mm-hmm.
I did static. Then I did a Pinwheel Supreme boosted attack on August the 31st. I did all those on 31st.
Which static he used, Dave?
What static letter did you use?
I just followed whatever y'all said on the video.
I think it's probably method of verification.
Method of verification, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, method of verification. No, I just did that 5 days ago. Method of verification, I did that 5 days ago. But
okay,
the first static attacks was, freezing the snitches and getting my personal information off.
Okay. So yeah, now what you want to have you filed a complaint yet at all? Nothing.
That's the thing. So before I came over here, man, I had a dude do my stuff, and he just put it straight to the CFPB, bro. And I think they put like a live agent on me, and they ain't let me breathe. They got me on the water, bro.
So what do you mean? I never heard that before.
Like, yeah, because I did look. I do a lot of research. So the research I looked at, they like if you do it. Sometimes somebody says if you do CFPB, and sometimes they put a live agent on your case. Is that true, or they lying to me?
I don't know. I ain't do that.
I don't know because I never heard nobody have a lot. Well, I never seen a live agent on my case before or seen.
Yeah, it did. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Somebody called me. They emailed me and asked me about my. You remember I was in California?
Oh yeah, Mike said they would have it to him one time. So that might be true. So, but you might have to create a whole separate.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Okay, when they put that live person on there, that person be asking a bunch of questions. A lot of people be scared because they be following those fake identity theft things. So just say, I ain't trying to say he did it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you paying people to do stuff, sometimes they be doing stuff like that, and that's when that live agent be coming on sometimes.
So that's what he put identity theft on my thing, man. And it is.
Yeah. So hey, so now what you want to do is get a whole separate create a whole new CFPB account. Yeah. Use a whole different email and then just file a complaint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tell them. And then once you do that thing, that identity theft, it's gonna be hard to get those accounts removed. So tell them you better prepare for a heavy round fight because it's gonna be like it's identity theft, and then you're gonna ask, "Hey, can you remove it? What you do?" And then they're gonna be like, "I thought it wasn't yours."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
so
yeah,
probably did, but the laws are the law. So,
but yeah, that's why we say use the laws and don't use all the outlier stuff because once you get them to violate you, now you the aggressor.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta hide, duck, or dodge. But you'll be all right though. Just keep disputing. Just catch them in the lie. You can't go to court though. Tell them you can't go to court.
Man, somebody tried to take me to court already.
Oh, somebody tried to take you to court. That's totally different.
Oh no, he can't go to court. And
you can't go to court.
His. And he ain't. And here's the crazy part. He didn't even do it. Somebody else did.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah, dirty world. Be careful in these credit repair streets. I used to say that all the time.
Yeah. All right, man. Don't be sound. It's go. Hey, I know Mike gave you that advice, but it's still
straight from the heart. Straight from the heart. But he can help a lot of people because he know information.
Yeah. So, but you got your Equifax all cleaned up too. So I know you're trying to get this equity out your house, but in due time. So what you want to do is like I said, create a separate CFPB account, and then do the right way and try to get them removed off of TransUnion. Just keep going.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So there's no way that I could get my money right and get one of y'all to do it, and
Unless we suing them.
We
Yeah.
can't. He can't. Somebody sent that thing on his behalf. We get into court and in discovery, they say, "Phew," with a FTC or whatever, a police report. We boy, man, our lawyer gonna charge us so much money for wasting his time. I ain't.
Yes, sir.
So hey, just help the community, man. Just help other people, man. That's all I can say. And
Most definitely. If I ain't rich, somebody else gonna get rich. You know what I'm talking about?
Now all y'all gonna get rich together.
Yeah, y'all get rich together. You just can't do litigation. Tell him he just can't do litigation. That's it. He can still catch a violation.
Hey, Rick Ross.
Yes, sir.
Rick Ross. We're gonna be rich forever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I need to tap in with you guys.
Yeah, you gotta tap in.
And, hey, I need y'all to take my number. It's money out to hit me up after this show, man.
Oh, hit us on Insta. Hit on Insta.
Yeah. Hit us on Instagram. So
it's on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it's on the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
Too easy.
Yes, sir.
Man, I enjoy watching y'all guys, man. Y'all guys are awesome.
Appreciate you for tapping in and you know.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support. Hey, Lewis, hit me on Instagram. Was the Instagram message for me? Yeah, Lewis, the Instagram message was for you. Hold on, Dave. I got narrator flow actually put his question in there.
All right.
So I have 7 different misspellings. My name. I have 5 incorrect addresses I never lived. Also 5 different phone numbers I never had on my consumer report. How should I go about getting these removed? And he said, from my consumer report. If I was you, I would call first. And then after you call, if they don't remove it, then start disputing with letters. If you truly never lived there and if the names are wrong, you can send in your documentation, your W-2, and then your driver's license or something like that, and then get all that information updated. Along with your W-2 and your driver's license, you should have an address on there too. And then you can say, hey, my address, I only have one address, I only have one name, and this is how it is. All right, go ahead, Dave, my bad. Okay. Yeah. So narrator flow, I think that's how you should go about it. If you have any questions, you can rewind this, or you can call in and we can try to give you better directions. I think that's it. I think that's all you need. All right, Rosemary. All right, so Rosemary, let's get on a Zoom call or something, because you definitely I see all your emails. I'll be honest with you. I see you take the picture. I see you circle the things. I see you highlighting. I'm like, dang, bro. I wish I could help you, but yeah, we need that annual credit report. So what we can do is we can get on like a Zoom call or something. I'll walk you through the process of how to get your annual credit reports. And if you can't get your annual credit reports from there, we'll just order them from TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian separately. And then if you can fax that over to us, we'll get you with our lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were just waiting on you. We didn't understand the difficult time you was having pulling those reports. And I'm gonna make a video on how to do it. And if you're still struggling, we just gonna have to walk you through everything. All right, Brett, narrator flow. Yeah. Hey, just find out where I answered your questions so you can make sure you got it when you call in the credit bureaus, and if you need to send in your letters. Oh, Dave, somebody, he says credit score went up.
Hey, how can we help you?
Okay, I just had this question. So is there a credit card that's not a business credit card that I could consolidate my other credit cards onto so I can just pay one bill? Do you all know one?
Do we know of a credit card that you can get approved for that you can
Consolidate her debt.
consolidate all? No,
Yeah.
I do not know of a credit card that does that.
How much debt?
Okay.
How much is the debt? If you don't.
Dang, that much? I was joking.
I think it's like maybe 4,000 or 5,000.
Oh, too easy. Yeah, she can go anywhere. She can go to a bank.
You might not be able to go if your credit score is low because they're not going to approve you. So like you probably can.
Does she got a bank?
what's like the
Well,
best?
I mean, I'm a couple of points away from 700. So
Oh,
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah, so you can either get a consolidation loan from the credit bureau, from the bank. How about to say from the credit bureau? From the bank and see make sure they ain't gonna close out your accounts or nothing, and see if they can get a loan so you can just have one payment, and then go cut up your credit cards, and then
You gotta have plastic surgery.
you had to have plastic surgery out here.
no, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, tell her the odds of her getting a debt consolidation loan is pretty
It's
high.
it's kind of hard to get a debt consolidation loan depending on if you say you couple of ways. So it might be you might get approved, you might not. But if you don't get approved, you just got to work on paying down that debt. And
Oh,
you'll be
nowadays,
good.
hey,
The other thing too, you had a caller on earlier, and she was talking about TransUnion, and she is right because sometimes I can't even log on to TransUnion, so I don't know what's going on with their system.
Hold on, she disputing online?
It's not right.
Are you
and I couldn't even get my dispute stuff off. Off of there when I finally was able to log on. It's something going on with them.
So what are you doing with TransUnion? You're getting your credit report through them? Like what's going on?
Yeah, well, I was just trying to get the report, from them, and then trying to look at the dispute results.
Okay.
I can't even go back and look at the dispute results.
So
I can't even log on to them.
Yeah, so you probably have to give them a call, and I know they got whatever they got going on. CFPB suing them, so they hurt.
Right.
So you might have to give them a call and order your report so they can send your results. Tell them you can't go online or whatever, so they can send you the results.
Yeah. Something is definitely going on with them.
Yeah, CFPB CFPB is they heads. So
Right. And then the other thing is my cousin also paid off an account, and they were supposed to take it off, and they did not.
There's all right. So did your cousin have like documentation saying that they're gonna take it off if they pay it?
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, find out at first, and then Is it in collections, or is it charged? Was the account charged off collection? Like what type of account was it, or you don't know?
I think it was collection. I don't know.
Collection.
Yeah. Find out and see what he did.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if they wrote her back and say they were gonna take it off.
Okay.
They have not taken it off her account.
Hey man, don't play no collections without no letter.
All right. Mike said, "Pay all your collections off." I'm playing.
No.
I got to catch him in violations. I'm playing. I'm just playing.
Not without a letter.
Yeah, not without a lawyer. So, all right.
Right. Definitely. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I appreciate you for watching.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep watching.
Hey,
thank you.
Continue with your live.
We're gonna continue showing up too.
That's right. We're gonna be right here rocking with you.
All right.
Hey, that's what's up.
Thank you. Bye.
Man. All right. Is disputing online the wrong way?
Yes, 100% the wrong way.
Yeah.
The reason why is the wrong way is because you're opting out in the process of them doing a reinvestigation. So that's the reason why you want to dispute through mail so they can do a complete. They're supposed to do a complete investigation. So they don't do the investigation online, and they don't do the investigation when you dispute. So, you're opting out on your chances of actually them doing a quote unquote a real investigation. All right.
And they got weak disputing reasons.
Yeah.
So when most people dispute online, they say not mine, and they just clicking that button, not mine.
And that's easy to verify it's not yours. And I was like, oh, is it? Yeah.
They're like, hold on, what's your name, address, account number? Oh, that's you. And then so what happens is the reason a secret letter is so powerful is because it really don't got no laws in it. It's giving them a chance to do what they're supposed to do, which is check and see if the information is accurate, and they won't. Hold on. Can I say that? Can I say no? They might not. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying they won't, but I
They
don't.
might not. They. I mean,
Hold on. You know what though? I did see some accounts get updated.
they gonna say they updated, but
Uh,
what they gonna update? What did you update? They don't even say what they updated.
they sure don't. You know what?
So
They
that's when
don't.
you ask. That's when you ask like for the description of what they did, or
Yeah.
like what they updated, what they modified. Because like if you look and compare it, they don't show nothing different.
Yeah.
So that's
Good
when you
question, Bart.
ask for like the description of what they did.
All right. Oh, my bad. What you got? What you was doing?
How do I get the cheat code? So you can order the. You talking about the book?
I don't know. I was gonna tell
If you're talking about the book, you can order the book. And congratulations on your results, Jeremy. I think so. If you're trying to order the book,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say the cheat codes is in the beginning of the video. Some of you guys got to watch the beginning, bro. Dave went off, man. He gave y'all the whole system. So if you're watching the video this far, I mean, well, if you just coming on, man, back in the beginning, Dave had he did a presentation showing exactly the laws and the system that we use because a lot of you guys are new and a lot of you guys are old, but the system is the system.
yeah, boy, that day. Whew.
Oh, you said you had a book. All right, hold on. Bart said they said updated. Yeah, they got you, boy. If you online disputing, they were like updated.
Yeah,
and you
so
gonna
if you
believe
want
it
to send the
too.
letter in, send the letter in. Wait that 35 days, and then that's how you respond back.
All right, Dave. Whew. 2 hours, 16 minutes.
Hey, we
Man,
be
time's
rocking.
flying, man. What y'all got for us? Oh, y'all did hit me on Instagram. I got my do not disturb on. But they like 17 people messaged me on Instagram, and I'm gonna respond to all y'all. No, I think people just like my photos or something.
Oh,
yeah, they flirting with me. Now we go on Instagram, bro. I only like one picture, bro. I don't need no miss what the word is. I don't want nobody to interpret what I'm doing to be something. All right, hey Dave, we gonna wrap up or we keep going?
Oh, let's wrap it up, man. So next week, I don't know what next week gonna be about, but
hey, John, it's gonna be a surprise because we don't even know what we're gonna talk about next.
I'm gonna have a presentation for you again on something different.
We might even have some type of special deal for you guys to join to get the system in the way it was designed, the step-by-step process. We actually working on it. You know, we don't like to talk about stuff that ain't complete yet, but I definitely want you guys to get our Black Friday special, I think, or Christmas special, whatever we gonna do. We just
y'all.
waiting on some updates. All right, y'all. Thanks, Rosemary. But yeah, we can't use nothing but annual credit reports, Rosemary. So
yeah, watch the replay. That I go off.
All right, y'all.